Arnold, Lyndon Batiste.
Yeah.
Kimberly and I will leaving to come to the gym there now.
Okay. So I'll head on in about 2 minutes.
Alright, cool man. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Same here.
Alright.
Excited.
Alright, buddy. Later. Okay, let's hang up.
Yeah.
So what happened is we headed to the gym to meet a trainer called Arnold. That's like the height of coincidence, yeah, that this man is a gym trainer named Arnold. What happened is in 2022 I turned 40 years old, and I guess having two young daughters, I became a little bit more conscious of health and fitness and being a little bit strong enough to, like lift them up. Because I was always have a hard time lifting up my 20-pound daughter for more than 3 minutes. And I'm hoping one day I'll be able to lift heavier objects as well. So I head into the gym to meet this trainer called Arnold, who is one of Kim's brother's friends.
It's like a family friend.
Yeah,
I've
it's a
known
family
Arnold
friend.
since I was about 10 years old.
So it works out well because Kim's brother asked, hey, you could check out my partner Arnold and see if you could do some promotion with him. This is not a sponsored video.
But Arnold is an awesome trainer. I will say that.
Yeah, so I think it has something kind of like in it for both of us, because I am curious about some of the techniques that I should know, because I have a maximum of like about 3 hours per week, 3 to 5 hours per week that I could maybe set aside if it is not in the early hours of the morning to say exercise. And I just want to be sure that if it is 3 or 5 hours per week that I have, that I'm putting it towards the best possible use. So if you're following along on this adventure, it'll be beneficial from the point of view of, hey, I am probably in the same category. Maybe I'm a dad, I have 2 children, or 3 children, or how much ever. If your son about 5, and you're curious, you're curious about your health and fitness, and you have a limited amount of time, and you want to get your maximum value for even your money. And in terms of, I want to find out like if you need to have a coach. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know that I could afford it. I've heard coaches that go for like about $1,800 TT to $1,000 per month. So yeah, just to find out how to use my time the best. So see you at the gym.
What happens is that you look at stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So this is something that you practice every morning. Right? I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable where I'm sitting. Strength training over 35. It's the best years for anybody to start training who've never done it. You're 35, 40. I got my strongest in my 40s. I bench the most amount of weight squatted and deadlift. One of the things about strength training, especially when it's done properly, it works wonders for your cardiovascular system, muscular-wise, strength-wise. There's a way that it should be done for you to get maximum. You might be afraid, but from the time you put that fear into it, your injury already happened. You have to take the fear out of it. Now, having the right person spotting you, having been warmed up properly, which you are at this point, it's okay to go a bit heavy, right? It's not ego, it's just testing a weight. So now we may be testing your strength. So here we know where your 1 rep is, you have an idea. You might not hit this for the next couple months, but you will know, okay, that's your 1 rep. And the goal is to get there again, to be able to do 2 reps, 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps as a cruise rate. Right? So don't be afraid to test yourself. Once you know your technique is spot on and you're warmed up and you're mentally prepared. If you're not, we don't do it. Remember the way you are, right? Right here. Go spot 1. Let's go, baby. Nothing. 2. Let's go. Watch me. One more. Come on, one more.
One of the takeaways here for me is that I'm progressing. The next thing is that I may be underestimating myself. Not to sound too cocky there, hopefully. Yeah, but I have been feeling really good just for the last 8 weeks, exercising 3 days for the week, 1 hour max. Usually in 1 hour time I out of the gym, and I don't know if I've seen any improvements. But I'm feeling better. I feel like my head went down like about 5 pounds.
Nah, the head's still the same size, so go to your arms. Go to your arms, go to your arms. Do.
I like that kind of thing, you know. What do you do?
I do diet. Like what they call diet, but the healthy thing. I cannot do that. I love food too much. So what I used to do is I used to go to the gym before I had children. And I used to go to the gym so I could eat. That was my...
Oh, that would get out there.
Well, now that would get out there.
You know, I love to eat. And like I was saying earlier, we have so much different types of food. We're so diverse, you know. To not enjoy the food that we have, that's a sin. You know. I know a lot of people are gonna like that, but you wanna, like I was saying, you wanna have something that's balanced. You wanna eat something, no problem. You're not gonna do it every day. You wanna have a little bit of this. You live. You know that if the clothes is starting to fit in places that, you know, it's uncomfortable, you start to, you know, you go to the gym. To be successful in life, you have a mindset. You go to school, you study, whatever your career is, you strive to be better. So people have that mindset. People have mindset to become successful. When it comes to your health, it's like they don't have a clue and they're not willing. The only time you see people rush to the gym is when the doctor says your blood pressure high, your sugar high, your cholesterol high, and you can't eat doubles, and you can't go around on Monday to drink rum and eat curry duck, right? They're in the gym and they're walking in the sun with a garbage bag. Why reach to that point?
I know you're about to tip a car. I could barely raise my hands right now.
Partner, you're a content creator. I reps for you there. Yeah, when pressure started to take Mr. Salah, he just only wrist.
Oh, to hold the phone.
To hold the phone, yeah. That was an interesting experience working with a trainer, getting some tips, somebody who have the experience, and I think the part I appreciated the most was the bench pressing, because I would typically go to the gym and I'd bench press 45 plates, not 45 plates, 45 pounds on either side. So that is 90 pounds, and then the bar is, how much is it, 35 or 45?
35.
So I think he says doing 135. But
okay, then the bar is 45.
So then he added on about 50 pounds in weight, and I was able to test myself, and I never in my life would I have experimented.
Because you're by yourself in the gym, right? Yeah, so you tend to err on the side of caution, and you wouldn't really venture out of your comfort zone. But that is the benefit of having a trainer.
Yeah.
So, or a partner, a training partner. So if you have somebody there who will stop the bar from crushing you, if you go up a couple pounds, you're likely to experiment. So you think, based on how you felt and what you were doing, that you could have gone heavier? Or you think like it was a good place to
It was a good
venture?
place. It was a good place to say, hey, you know, test your strength, push yourself a little bit more. And I was able to push it in a zone that I felt comfortable going for the 5. The thing is, I couldn't really gauge. I feel like I know he had his finger and was trying to do...
He wasn't doing anything. He was rolling his finger on the bottom of it.
Yeah. So
it was all you.
There is a part of me that's not too sure
if you could do it by yourself.
Yeah. But I mean, it is interesting. The part that I kind of toying with my mind now has to do with the budget of a personal trainer, right? Because you're going to the gym and you're paying. This is not to say that their work is not worth it at all. But I'm wondering how comfortable it would be for me to say I could pull out let me say the minimum price for a trainer is $500. And maybe it works its way up to $1,000. I don't know that I could pull out $1,000 additional on top of gym fees.
I definitely don't think I could afford that.
So then what is one of the things that you probably need to answer is, where does a personal trainer become necessary? Is this an ongoing relationship? Because there's $3,000 in 3 months if we are assuming a figure of $1,000, right? But is it that you say, well, okay, sacrifice, pay a personal trainer for at least 1 month or two,
Mm-hmm. And try to follow the regime.
get the regime or the philosophy or the form for exercising, because I realized I was moving the weight a little bit too fast at times.
Yeah. Yeah, that control is up. It makes 10 pounds feel like 100.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of difficult to figure out that, you know, what do you do along those lines? Do you pay a personal trainer and get a sense of it so that you just accelerate a little bit faster? I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you can't afford it continuously, maybe do it for a month. And I mean, by all means, talk to the trainer. Let him know your financial situation. Say, hey, I would really like to hire a trainer consistently, but I can't afford it. But I would like to see what it's like for a month. So can we do a month? And he'll train. I guess they might make adjustments to suit and give you something you could probably follow on your own. And I'm sure if he see you in the gym, he's not just going to turn his head and pretend he's a senior. He might correct
So
your form
what is the most you are
Afford?
willing? I wouldn't say afford, because I guess if you really stretch your hand, you might say, well, hey, I could do $600 a month.
Okay, so let's say typical gym fees are $300 a month, which I find is, I mean, yes, I think it's high for the people who may not be able to go as often as you can. Because sometimes I could barely make it to the gym twice a week.
12.
I would love to go to the gym 3 times a week, but you just don't have the time sometimes. So 300 for me personally, who can't make the gym 2 times a week, seems like a lot, but it probably is a good price for a well-equipped gym and whatnot. So 300, and then you have a trainer. I feel like the most I could comfortably put out there might be to make both things 1,000. So let me say 700 for a trainer would be my maximum that I would pay for a trainer for a month.
On an ongoing basis?
Maybe, yeah. So you're investing $1,000 a month in your body, in yourself.
Because when you join, my
Because
experience...
I'm sure you're investing about $1,000 every 2 months in KFC.
Yes. When I noticed that when I started the gym, the first or second time, that there were certain costs that are cut. Because I wasn't going for the KFC as much. I wasn't going for the lagers as much.
Yeah, because that's like extra work you had to do in the gym. So
Yeah.
real money you're saving. So that's what I was kind of doing. I was counting up how much times I would buy KFC for the girls. But they might still have to get a KFC. I just wouldn't buy any for me. And counting up how much that could be. And that could probably be like 100 or 150.
Yeah, it's really an investment in yourself. I am one of those people, though. I think I am inclined to doing research, reading online articles. As Arnold was saying, there are things that an article can't give you, like the trainer being there and seeing the form. Hey, there's an interesting looking place. What's this? A food place?
Burgers and wings. I saw it open yesterday.
Yeah.
Never seen it before, but
I've seen smoke, but I don't think it's on my grill. Yeah.
yeah, man, I think they have something there. Look, the guys stay inside. So if anybody try out this place, let me know if it's good or not, and if to come back. Or should we go and try it?
Sometime, but it looks like a place that could be pumping in the night time.
I like the setup. It's very nice. Cut to the cheek.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I would. As I say, it had to be some kind of package, like the gym fees kind of wrapped up in the training fees.
Yeah, it's a hard
yeah, because
cost
the person has spent years developing their knowledge.
Yeah, that's their price. I mean, when a tile man come in your house and call his price,
Yeah.
you gotta pay him.
Hey.